unfortunately, they don't allow recording in there, so I'll just tell you how it all worked out afterwards. Double boner!
It started how these things do. A hero taking a stand against evil. But there's always something worse out there. Something bigger, waiting in the darkness. And so the hero finds allies. They may have challenges. They may be far from home. And their past may follow them wherever they go. But when faced with true evil, real heroes are on the front line, assembling something larger than any of us could ever imagine.
I was hoping you were popping for, which was right near the end when we see the logos for all those beautiful Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. Gentlemen, tell me, not just Marvel's Avengers, not just Marvel's Avengers Age of Ultron, what else are we going to be able to play around with in Marvel's Lego The Avengers?
Well, yeah, just before we go any further, right, out of all you people out there, you've all played a Lego game. I just wanted to double check I was in the right place. So, this game is Lego Marvel's Avengers. It's Avengers Age of Ultron, those two amazing movies. But it is also Captain America, the First Avenger, Captain America, the Winter Soldier, Thor Dark World, and Iron Man 3, and more. This is the thing, right? This is the thing. When we first announced this game, we said, oh yeah, this is Lego Marvel's Avengers. It features the storyline of Avengers, Avengers Age of Ultron, and more. So we're now going to tell you and more, but then at the end leave you with another and more. So, but yeah, we are so excited to have content from across the entirety of Marvel with our Avengers goggles, right?
Totally, and you know, in the sort of connected Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is, you know, this game is heavily based on, Iron Man 3, Thor Dark World, Winter Soldier all take place between the two films, right? So you're going to play through Avengers, you're going to play through all those other films and see the iconic moments that you love with that kind of whimsical, awesome Lego humor, and then you're going to follow through to Age of Ultron. But in addition to that, and more, we're gonna have some stuff to show you today, but this is a celebration of everything Avengers, not just the films. There's deep, broad roster from the comic universe. There's gonna be some stuff from TV that we're gonna show you. There's over 100 new characters that weren't even in the last game, that are brand new to this game, and any returning characters have all new stuff they can do.
The Avengers roster rolls deep.
Yeah. Our bench runs deep, bro.
Over 100 characters, surely we are charging hundreds of dollars for such a title.
Au contraire, my prayer.
Wow, we are really doing some great work here. Very excited.
What do you think it is,
Release
Lego
date. Let's
Dimensions?
stress that because it's coming soon.
Oh, so soon. January the 26th. It cannot come soon enough.
So soon. 2 weeks after my birthday, I expect copies from everyone in here. Just send them to Marvel headquarters. I'll get them. I'll love them. So we talked about all the movies really in phase 2, and that's like a lot of this content, the more and more. But it is Avengers. We're really excited about bringing you guys experiences and the storytelling with the Lego video game twist for Marvel's Avengers and Marvel's Avengers Age of Ultron. Do we want to show them a little?
Yeah, I was gonna say, at San Diego Comic-Con, we talked a lot about the first Avengers, the Battle of New York, all that kind of stuff. You want to see something from Age of Ultron?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna see a little bit right here. Please, kick it up.
I just need to take a minute.
Did you get it? Stark will take care of it.
No, he won't.
You don't know what you're talking about. Stark's not crazy. I'm not a scientist. I'm a monster spider.
You want me to help you put Jarvis into this thing?
No! Of course not.
Inside this thing.
Stark, come in. Stark. Anyone on comms?
Yeah, kids, give it up for the kids.
Kind of fast forwarding through some of the story, get to the good bits, get to the fight with Aldrich Killian. You know, in Thor Dark World, let's get to Svartalheim, let's fight Curse. You know, let's get to Greenwich, let's fight Malekith. Get to the meat, I guess, on the plate.
Play the fun parts, basically.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that. You know, the whole movie's fun, right? So yeah, I think what we'll do is, if you guys want to see it, do you want to see how we're kind of knitting those things together, just as another snippet? We've been quiet for so long, okay, the Lego Marvel Avengers team. We've been quiet for so long this year. We just want to show you lots of stuff. Is that okay?
Flip this thing over, I'm so excited. Let's see a little bit about what you're talking about how we're bridging everything together.
For a second, we thought it was over, but a final missile slid past. I watched in horror as the entire condo, along with my boyfriend, sunk into the abyss. Thankfully, Jarvis had managed to help Tony escape a watery end, but the suit had shorted out, leaving him stranded in Tennessee. Further adding to his troubles, the hot-headed villains happened to be visiting the area, and Tony's only ally was Harley, a local boy with a pretty mean potato gun. The pair were left with no choice but to take on the Flameheads together. Tony really should start keeping the rest of the Avengers on speed dial.
There you go.
What's so cool about that?
So that's how they run through most of the plot
Lego,
of
you don't wanna get a young
Part
Tony
3.
Beer. He's 7.
You know,
and every
Iron Man
weekend
Part
his father
3.
guy build Legos for him. And the funnest part of one of the funnest parts of that is when you open a set and they come with the comic books, right? They come with the Marvel comic books and read the story, and you see that like, oh, it's from the set right into the game. It's perfectly Lego.
Yeah, and the other thing, just so you all know, the artwork there is from a guy called Dan Vesmeyer, who is actually the artist that does the comic work for the Club magazine. So again, there's a level of authenticity outside of the Avengers that we're also trying to maintain. But that right there, you should all be very excited. We've just revealed playable Harley Keener, right? That's one thing to be super excited about. Running around with a potato gun, okay? There you go, world exclusive.
Cool. So we're doing that for Marvel's Iron Man 3, that content, but like you said, we have other films, that phase 2 content that is going to need cool treatments, is going to find ways for us to condense, explain, get you guys excited for what will be these giant battles, these big levels, these things that give, yeah, because this is gameplay.
Devil Dinosaur and Moon Boy created by Jack the King Kirby?
Yes.
It was!
I don't remember those in phase 2.
No. They're in there. You gotta look really closely.
Oh, okay.
They're in there. Bill and I had the same reaction. We were watching this, and our faces lit up when we saw Fin Fang Foom. I have a Fin Fang Foom tattoo, so I'm so excited.
Where is that?
It's on my arm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's in a good place. He's fighting Godzilla.
I was worried.
Tasteful.
Yes. Later. So when we saw that, fine.
World exclusive.
You happy now? H&M got naked on the stage. That's how stories come up. But so we got really excited when we saw Fin Fang Foom, when we saw Devil Dinosaur. What does that mean, you guys? What is that all about?
Well, that means, as Arthur and Mike mentioned earlier, in LEGO Marvel Avengers, there are over 100 new characters that weren't in LEGO Marvel superheroes. And like we said, we wanted to we wanted to celebrate Avengers as much as possible. We wanted to deliver the ultimate amount of Avengers to you, the fans, and to us, because we're huge Avengers fans, and this is our one chance to really go deep. We said, let's look at everything. Let's look at the film. Let's look at publishing. There's decades and decades of Avengers comics out there from the 60s till today, and let's fit in as many as we can from the 60s and 70s right up until the comics that are coming out this week. Let's get these characters like Jane Foster Thor, like America Chavez, like Captain Marvel. Let's get these characters in the game.
Yeah. And people ask this question a lot, like just how do you choose? Because like 75 years, 8,000 characters, you can't.
You can't.
The game would
try.
2027. I don't know if we did. So we have to look at, and we have conversations about all this, and Bill and Arthur get in the lab and they make a list, and this would be good for gameplay, and this would be good for visual design, and this one is like one of the consumer product Legos that are out there, and people would love to see that in the game. What stories, what missions are we trying to do? And so there's all this sort of thought that goes into trying to figure out what that list is, and we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, and here's the thing, right? Okay, in the office, people know that I'm the world's worst at just adding stuff to the games, okay? The man at the end of this panel, Bill Roseman, okay? We have a conversation, it goes along these lines. It'll be a case of, okay, we want to put Jessica Jones in the game. Which outfit should we do? Jessica Jones in the game, it's cool. Okay, Bill will say, oh yeah, let's reference this comic, that comic. And then he'll turn around and go, but you do realise you also need to now make sure, Luke Cage is in the game. And Daredevil's in the game. And make sure Daredevil can swing around on his billy club. And this is the thing, it's like, well, hold on, I've just found my arch nemesis in terms of growth in this game. So, back in the studio, the production guys are just like, oh no! And knowing I'm coming out and speaking with Bill, I'm sure there's people in the office just going, oh, he's going to come back to the UK. What is he going to come back with this time? But the roster is amazing. And some of these characters are characters that people have asked us for on social media. It's one of the great things about modern technology. People can instantly get in touch with Bill, Mike, myself, Ryan, any of us.
We are on the Twitter, my friends. We are on the Twitter.
Yeah, we are. We're actively there, and people have been saying things. I remember one of the very first things I got asked was, "Can we get Mark 38 Igor in the game?" It's like, yeah, of course we can. So we'll get that in. So for those people watching online, there you go. There's that one. Can we get Ironmonger? And again, we'll put Ironmonger in the game. This is the great thing about LEGO Marvel's Avengers. It's a celebration of everything. And, myself...
Okay, they promised something TV related.
Oh, hello. I used to come here all the time when I lived in New York. There was a charming little cafe nearby. Is selling something called a Captain America cappuccino. I don't think it's likely that Steve somehow survived and became a barista, but I have to be sure. Unfortunately, getting inside the cafe won't be quite as simple as one might imagine. nicely done. However, it would appear that Steve isn't in sight after all, as if Captain America would be in need of a hot drink right now. In any case, thank you for... hang on, 10 cents for a cup of coffee? Can you believe it?
That's kind of adorable.
So that is
And you also kind of like 93.
And if you, it's kind of hard to see in the video because you're looking at buildings, but I think when you go back and talk about the flashback and what actually happens.
Yeah, because obviously everyone knows there's obviously a clear time difference there. So when you would go and activate these paid cards or quests, we actually flip the open world, so all the cars become 1940s cars. Everything takes that noir kind of feel. The music changes. Obviously,
light posts change, benches change.
Yeah, and the quests are just great. And then there's lots of little Easter eggs in there for fans of that TV show, which I know I am, and I think it's a fantastic show, like pretty much every single one of these shows is. But it's great as well having Hayley do voice work for the game, because it adds, again, another layer of really kind of fun authenticity.
Wait a minute, Arthur, do you mean Hayley Atwell did new voice work for this title? Surely we can't be doing such a thing and adding so much value to this game.
Yeah, indeed she did. And you'll find that there is an awful lot of fantastic voice work in this game. Obviously authenticity from, obviously the movies, but then also, in terms of the cast, we've got a great roster of VO actors, as well as people like Hayley, as well as Kobe Smulders. We've got some original voice work from, obviously, everyone's favourite Maria Hill. And obviously, everyone's favourite agent other than you, Ryan.
Well, I mean, that's arguable, but you know what? I'll give Phil the benefit of the doubt.
I think you meant Sitwell. Is that...
he's had a rough time of it lately.
All right, sorry.
Yeah. Do we want to show a little bit of Mr. Coulson?
Do you want to see Coulson in action?
Oh, we all want to see Coulson. Let's see Coulson.
Are you kidding? I'm working.
The board's been compromised.
Let me put you on hold.
Where's Barton now?
I'll brief you on everything when you get back. But first, you get the big guy.
The humans think us immortal. Should we test that?
Move away, please. You like this? Even I don't know what it does. You want to find out? You're gonna lose. You lack conviction. I don't think it's So that's what it does.
Agent Coulson is down. Guess he never did get you to sign them.
Oh, that thing is chock full of Easter eggs. Like, that was, what, like a minute and 20 seconds or something? And there are, I think by my last count, 900 Easter eggs in that little bit of video. I'm pretty good with math. And so what are some of the things that maybe we want to point out?
Well, I don't know, did any of you see what Nick Fury put in Coulson's top pocket there? Yeah, so tickets to Tahiti, because it's a magical place, right? So, one of the things that we enjoy more than anything else is Easter eggs. Post-credits teasers, little hints, tips, stuff in the background, hidden stuff written away. Characters doing things that you don't really see first time round. And this game is just the best game for doing it. It's so much fun, because that's what the Marvel Universe is about. It's one universe. Everything is together, and Lego Marvel Avengers fits right in there. The references are crazy everywhere. There's so many Probably Mike's pulling his
Well, no, and I was just going to compliment you and because you guys who have been making these Lego games for so long and love Marvel so much. I mean, you guys think of stuff and bring us stuff and ideas that we never would have thought of that are just amazing, right? And so we're always surprised and just kind of baffled by how many amazing ideas Arthur and the team have to just kind of work in Easter eggs, humor, gags, and make people go like, oh, did you see that? And talk about the cool things that are just, it's just so full of.
Yeah, and I'd love to take credit for that, but believe it or not, there's about 150, 200 people back in the UK who are incredibly talented people, and working in a creative sort of environment with creative people, that's where this kind of thing, snowballs, and that's where you get brilliant animations, brilliant cutscenes, gags left, right, and centre. One of the and I'll tell you, we don't have it to show, but I'll tell you, you all know Stan Lee's playable in this game, right? This is old news. Yeah, everyone at home. Arthur, shut up. Old news. Okay. Anyway, there's a scene in the game, and you know, Age of Ultron. It's a great movie. Avengers, obviously, the penthouse gets trashed. Okay, stands there just dusting up, cleaning up. Okay, walks past, picks up Mjolnir, dusts underneath it, walks off. Tiny little touches like that.
Of course, Stan can lift Mjolnir.
This game, like head and shoulders. The best Avengers Marvel game ever. I just absolutely adore working on this, and like I say, the team back in the UK, I cannot think of a better team to work with. They are such a good team.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. And one of the other cool ideas they came up with, I don't know if you guys saw this in July back at San Diego, is Stan's of course in the game, he's playable again, but we had to one-up it, right? So now it's Lego Marvel's Avengers. Stan Lee is an honorary Avenger.
That's right.
And his newest ability is what we have lovingly dubbed the Stand Buster, which is based off the Hulkbuster armor. He's got a desk lamp and a pencil cannon and a typewriter that comes out of his chest. And even like the helmet has like a Stan Lee mustache on it. And this is the kind of stuff that Arthur and the team come up with, where we're just like...
So Arthur said, well, we have something to show you. Can we do this? And we're like, we insist. That's the most awesome thing ever. So and the authenticity comes from the love, because I know what is on Arthur's desk. Lego built Hulkbuster. So they're all fans, true Marvel, true believers, and it comes through. It comes through in the game.
Yeah, we love everything. I'm not sure if that'll still be on my desk.
No.
I've been away a couple of days now, so it could.
Thieves in the office are just jealous.
It may have been recited.
Yeah, somebody needs to add it to their collection.
Yeah.
And one of the coolest things is the pieces in the game are real Lego pieces, right? It's like anything in the game is essentially something that if you had a giant bucket of Legos, or you're like Scrooge McLego and you're diving through your vault of Legos.
That sounds like it hurts. If you ever stepped on one Lego, can you imagine just diving into a pool of Legos?
If you're a Scrooge, you can do anything. That guy's legit. But
yeah.
So something that you're all familiar with.
They just finished mentioning the Thanos
from
copter.
The recent Avengers Age of Ultron. We'll let it speak for itself, but when we all saw this, and I'm sure you guys had the same experience in the trailer for the first time, in the movie for the first time, just goosebumps. It's just amazing.
yeah, so please, let's see something.
Focus.
Report to your stations immediately. This is not a drill. We are under attack.
Loki symptom must be here. Struck a big mouth is defensive actions.
How many pigs are there? Recreation of the opening scene.
I still get goosebumps when I see that. I think that is the cutscene guys that did that are absolutely phenomenal.
I wanted to ask what is the process? Because that's shot for shot, aside from a little tweaking from the Lego.
The pig.
Yeah. But how do you guys do that? What's the process for getting that so pitch perfect?
Effectively, the guys, they rewrite what they want to tell as the story for the screenplay, and then on something as iconic as that, you go shot for shot, and then you try and get various gags, various bits of humour in there. But that's the opening of our game, just so you know. We want you to, when you put that disc in, or if you digitally downloaded it in the modern era, you don't need to. When you press start, you'll get the titles, which is amazing, by the way. It will then go straight into that, seamlessly from the titles, straight into the opening of Age of Ultron. And it's such an immersive cinematic thing, and this is what this game's about, immersion. Yes, it's Lego, it's fun, it's friendly, but this is completely and utterly 1000% authentic. And you are going to absolutely adore it. There are so many things that are shot for shot. Granted, Stan Lee might pop up. Granted, there may be Iron Pig.
Or a banana gag.
A banana gag, yeah. Chickens, you put up, Loki might be running around in his hot dog disguise. But the thing is, it's so much fun. Every single scene is just hilariously funny, and it is, that's why that's why we're all still at TT. We absolutely love working on this stuff, and Lego Marvel's Avengers is just incredible. One of the things we've not talked about, and I'm just going to do this just so that everybody knows, in Lego Marvel Superheroes, you all loved playing open world Manhattan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to preempt a question. That's all. In Lego Marvel's Avengers, you not only have, and I've gone on a complete tangent, sorry. We not only have open world Manhattan, but you also are able to visit Asgard, you're able to visit Malibu, you're able to visit Button Farm, exactly, let's go fix some tractors, right? You're also able to go to South Africa. There are so many hub worlds that we've added. Again, there's the bar, we're moving it up there with the power of Sharpie. Other pens are available. But we are trying so hard to make sure there is absolutely oodles of content. I really, really can't wait for January the 26th so people can play it.
Yeah, bigger world to explore, more characters than we've ever had before, all new features, team-up attacks, because that's what the Avengers are all about.
When you talk about the Avengers, what's the metaphor? What does it mean? The Avengers are all about when there comes a day and an evil assembles that no one single hero can face alone. On that day, the Avengers are born. The Avengers come from different time periods. Cap is frozen in ice. Thor from Asgard. You have a rage beast. You have a former Russian assassin. They're different. They have conflicting views and personalities, and we love that. They don't always agree. But when the clock is ticking, when that wormhole opens in the sky and the hordes of Chitauri are raining down, when a whole squad of Ultron drones are racing over the city, at that moment, the heroes put aside their differences, they stand together, they save the day, and they say to all of us, no matter where we come from or who we are, together we can be heroes.
I love it when Bill gets into Mighty Marvel.